Howdy, folks. How you doing? This is coming to you live from CKMS Sound FM 100.3 on the FM dial. I'm going to be playing a little at AC/DC here. Black and black. Because AC/DC is awesome. And with that being said, anyone who's actually tuned into the show for the last little bit, it was a weekly tuning fandom show encompasses everything that's fantastic in the fandom sphere, which basically encompasses comic books, movies, magazines, TV shows, and other cool things of the like. With that being said, we didn't get a lot of animation love on our Tuesday show, so we're going to talk about more animation on this show here, and as well keeping very tight to the time here so we know what's going on. And I understand that you saw Flashback there, 2.0.
Flashpoint, yeah. I've seen it a couple of times now.
What do you think?
I like it. It explains the direction that they've gone with the new 52.
There you go.
The new 52.
Yeah, DC 52. Because basically, folks, to get people caught up to date here, what happened was that DC comic books and their magnificentism decided that our characters are too complex for the average reader. So we're going to have to dumb it down and have a jump on point at number 1. So comic books have been circulating for the last 75 years. Screw them, because we're going to reboot everything. And then what DC did is that they basically said, okay, we're going to basically have the Flash, which is one of our cheery characters that's in a primary spot or something like that type of thing, introduce what's going on. So the reason why we have this fantastic 52 comic book line from DC Comic Books is because of the Flash. The Flash wasn't being so, how can we say, slow. We wouldn't have any of this other stuff that's going on. Remember, the Flash, what's his real name?
Barry Allen.
Barry Allen's a scientist. So you would think with something like Barry Allen, be able to figure this stuff out and kind of go, well, if I do this, this would be the cause and effect. But however, in his magnificent wisdom, Barry Allen, if that's his real name for a comic book character, didn't really think this out or didn't think it out through too much. And because of that, changed the whole DC universe forever, which is very interesting. So one of the few questions I always got for DC people is this like an alternate Earth now? So basically the regular Earth is still going, or whatever the case may be? Because everyone knows that read comic books that the DC universe really likes their different timelines and what takes place.
Different timelines,
it's
multiverse.
Like exactly. So it's sort of like that Star Trek episode when Worf is basically being warped from one thing to another type of thing. So the thing is that it'd be interesting if this is like the regular one story, not quite storyline, but the one point that's the one constant, and everybody branches off from that, or this is an actual branch off from that, which would be interesting.
See, what I heard from it wasn't so much that the characters were getting too complex, it was that their entire universe was way too complex.
Yeah, exactly.
They had so many universes just everywhere.
Exactly, and basically, 3 years before that, they didn't reboot the whole universe again by bringing all the continuity together and basically making kids spend more money, so there's like one continuity versus all the branches off.
There was the one crisis that brought them all together, then there was another crisis that brought them all apart, and then there was another crisis that
brought them all together again.
Brought them all together again. Okay, so how long till we see the next one where it takes it all apart again?
You got it. So now we got 52. Awesome. But however, that being said, Jeff Jones, who actually wrote Flashpoint, did a fantastic job with it. I thought it was pretty cool. I really liked how they sort of went back to base and say, okay, bad guys are now good guys, some good guys are bad guys, and actually the art direction was absolutely fantastic. And now what they've done is that it's also percolated with all the actual DC comics as well. So what you got, I believe, a month or two of these Flashpoint issues, and they managed to condense this, getting back to point here, into 1 2-hour animated feature, which is a lot of work to do, and to pull it off that's entertaining and there's a constant storyline and all makes sense. Works. But however, what do you think 2.0?
It's morning. I got the dumb. It's okay.
There you go. Mad cow.
Yeah, mad cow. The only thing that I didn't like, they really brought it together really nicely. The only thing that I kind of missed out is where the jump happened.
The jump happened when the Flash actually goes back in time.
Yeah,
to save his mom. That's the starting point.
They didn't show that.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yep, they did.
No,
I can tell you where.
They showed that he went for a run, and then there was a zap,
exactly,
and then that was it.
And the thing is that there was actually they went back to a flashback, and how it all took place.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they did the flashback before they did that.
Exactly. It was actually in the tail end of the story.
Okay.
Yep.
They explain
Because
that
how they open it, how they open it, they leave it as a mystery. Going, what's going on? Because the thing, if that is his real name, basically wakes up and he kind of realizes he's not in the same place. Things are going on. It's like, oh, what happened here? What happened there? What happened there? So the thing is that they're doing reverse storytelling. Not quite reverse storytelling. They're telling a story out of sequence. So what's going on here is the first part where it explains all of this. They cut out, but the thing is they come back to it at the end. Remember that?
No. They gave you the brief intro, which is the backstory of Barry. Then they show you, okay, here's a little bit of a very short adventure that occurred.
Exactly.
And then they go, okay, I'm going to go for a run now.
And you remember when the Flash basically basically does the actual what's it called? Flashpoint, jumping back, goes to the thing and basically catches himself. It says, "Don't do this."
The catching himself in the back. Yeah.
That's where all that comes from.
Okay.
Yeah. So I know what you're looking for, and I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
The thing is that they didn't have to explain that part, don't explain what's going on, because they kind of touch back on it again. And since the Flash stops himself, that sort of sets the whole 52 up.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right. Awesome. They're so agreeable, 2.0. It's awesome.
Yeah. It's morning. I'm going to be agreeable.
Excellent. Yay! And also keeping in time, so we're not impacting too much on the CKMS schedule. Transformers Prime, I believe episode 13 has concluded, and because of that, the whole Transformer Prime run is now completely concluded.
Completely concluded.
That's right. It ended. It's done. They have a bookend. They got a beginning and an end bookend.
They have a.
And the thing is that how they put it off, it's a little quick, but you know what? It works. And the thing is to leave it open-ended for another series if they want to do it. And I gotta tell you, folks, I think it's probably the best way to do animation storytelling here in North America, because you don't leave it open-ended like for 4 to 5 to 6, 12 years, and then kind of go, what do we go? I don't know. And then basically have the writers jump the sharks, all the characters and stuff like that, and bring horrible writing. So the writing has been strong from start to end. Well, the start was a little bit iffy, but the thing is that most shows are like that, because the thing is that they're still growing. They're
still growing and trying to figure out where they're going to be.
Exactly. But however, the thing is, after the first 4 episodes, which is like a little movie into itself, which is, I think, pretty much their pilot. They found that they had something there, and they kept writing it up, and basically have a fantastic plethora of characters and everything else like that. There's actual character development taking place. The characters change, which is kind of cool. Plus, on top of that, they bring that most important part of toy line into full effect. So all that is pretty decent. So not too bad. Have you seen it yet?
No, I haven't seen the most recent Transformers.
You have to see it when you have time. I know you're a busy man, but the thing is that when you make some time, make some time.
Make some time.
That's right. So with that being said, how do you feel about Grand River Transit? Do you think they're doing a better job these days?
I've actually found them to be doing much better than they have been previously.
That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, so far no real fights from this end of things. Just because the thing is that a little while ago I had some problems with some bus people there. Whether the supervisor did this, jumped through all the hoops and stuff like that. And I kind of got my apology, which was kind of awesome, but at the same time, didn't really feel that the point was being hit home. I really thought the whole aspect was very convoluted. But the bottom line is that I kind of got my apology. I got what I got, and that was fun. But however, just recently, I believe as in 2 weeks ago, there's an actual write-up in the bottom of the record, basically talking about how Grand River Transit is very rude to their customers and stuff like that. So this is a PR nightmare, a little bit,
really,
for Grand River Transit. And the thing is that they went into the full article to talk more about it. Anyway, we'll post most of this on the Trading Phantom group page. That's it.
Group page.
We have a group and we have a page, but we usually use a page more than anything else. And basically, if you want to tune in that, folks, you can do that by going to www.wtfshow.com/Facebook, where you can actually find this article I'm talking about. With that being said, let's give Grand River Transit a quick call to see if we're on point with this newfangled equipment. So what do we do here?
Alright.
Alright, so basically we clicked at the phone.
Clicked at the phone.
Yeah, which is cool.
We're all set for the line.
For that. So let's pick it up.
Let's pick it up.
Remember. What was that?
see. Are we good?
I don't know.
I still didn't get that.
Can you hear anything on that end?
Sorry, I'm having some trouble.
I can't. Like I can hear. Oh. Now I hear stereo on here.
Ah.
I hear stereo, so
Alright.
I'm hearing myself coming back on that.
So how about that? I think that was a complete epic fail.
Complete epic fail?
So how about this? Let's
Are we actually getting that through, or
I don't know. I just know that the house speakers are turned up a little bit.
all the way?
There we go.
Alright, so
Alright.
I've got that up. That's
Turn
up.
us down a little bit there. No, that's not working there.
Okay.
There we go. That's doing something
We got something?
for sure. So let's play a song, and we'll come back with some more weekly trending fan of goodness, and we'll try to work these bugs out as best as we possibly can.
Alright.